Men over 60, I know this sounds completely crazy, but your toothbrush, yes, the one sitting in your bathroom right now, can give you instant hardness in less than 30 seconds. I'm serious, and I'm not talking about using it on your teeth. There's a specific place on your body that when you stimulate it with your toothbrush for just 20 to 30 seconds, it wakes up a nerve pathway that fills your penis with blood almost immediately. I'm Dr. Laura, and what I'm about to show you is backed by science, costs you nothing, and works the very first time you try it. But you need to watch this entire video because if you stimulate the wrong spot or use the wrong method, it won't work. Let's begin. Before we start, hit subscribe and comment below. Have you ever heard of this technique before? I'm guessing no, because almost nobody talks about it. Now, I need to explain why this works before I show you how to do it, because if you don't understand the mechanism, you won't do it correctly and you'll think it's nonsense. Here's the science. Between your scrotum and your anus, there's a small area called the perineum. Most men have no idea this spot even matters, but here's what's happening underneath that skin. The pudendal nerve runs directly through this area. This nerve is in charge of sensation in your penis, your scrotum, and your pelvic floor muscles. It's one of the main nerves that controls erection function. When you apply targeted stimulation to this area, specifically vibration or rhythmic pressure, you activate the pudendal nerve. And when that nerve fires, it sends a signal to your brain that says increase blood flow to the penis. Now, a 2009 study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that perineal nerve stimulation greatly improved erectile response in men with mild to moderate dysfunction. Why? Because you're directly waking up the neural pathway that controls erections. Think of it like this. Your nervous system is like an electrical circuit. The pudendal nerve is the wire that connects your brain to your penis. When you stimulate the perineum, you're turning on the switch. But here's the key. Most men don't know where this spot is, or they press too hard, or they don't stimulate it long enough. That's why the toothbrush method works so well. It gives you the exact right amount of vibration in the exact right spot. Now, before I show you exactly how to do this, I need to tell you about one common mistake that will completely ruin the technique. And most men make this mistake without even realizing it. The biggest mistake is pressing too hard. Your perineum is sensitive. The pudendal nerve sits close to the surface. If you press too hard with your fingers or use something too aggressive, you can actually numb the area or cause discomfort. That's why a soft bristle toothbrush is perfect. It gives you gentle, consistent vibration without overstimulating the nerve. The second mistake is doing it for too long. You don't need 5 minutes. You don't even need 2 minutes. 20 to 30 seconds is all it takes. Any longer and you're wasting time. The third mistake is doing it at the wrong time. This technique works best when you do it right before intimacy, within 2 to 5 minutes of when you need to perform. If you do it too early, the effect fades. If you wait until you're already struggling, you've missed the window. Now, let me show you exactly how to do it. Here's the plan. Step 1. Find the spot. Sit or stand comfortably. Place your fingers between your scrotum and your anus. You'll feel a small, soft area. That's your perineum. It's about the size of a quarter. That's the target zone. Step 2. Get your toothbrush. Use a soft bristle toothbrush. Not medium, not hard, soft. And make sure it's clean. You don't want bacteria near sensitive areas. Step 3. Apply gentle, rhythmic pressure. Place the bristles on the perineum, press lightly, just enough to make contact. Now move the toothbrush in small, circular motions. Not scrubbing, not aggressive, just gentle, rhythmic circles. You can also use a slight up and down tapping motion. The goal is to create gentle vibration that stimulates the nerve without overwhelming it. Step 4. Duration, 20 to 30 seconds. That's it. Set a timer if you need to. Most men feel the effect within 15 seconds, but go the full 30 to maximize the response. Step 5, timing. Do this 2 to 5 minutes before intimacy. Not 20 minutes before, not during, right before. What you'll feel within 10 to 20 seconds, you should notice a tingling sensation in your pelvis. Your blood flow will increase. You might start to feel the beginning of an erection forming, even without any visual or mental stimulation. That's the pudendal nerve doing its job. Now, this technique works on its own, but there's one bonus strategy that makes it work even better, and I need to tell you about it before we finish. Now, here's the bonus that makes this even more powerful. Combine it with your breathing. While you're doing the toothbrush technique, breathe slowly and deeply. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 2, then exhale for 4. Nice and slow. Why does this make a difference? Because deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the part of your nervous system responsible for relaxation and arousal. When you pair the physical nerve stimulation with controlled breathing, you're activating 2 different pathways simultaneously. Your body responds faster and stronger. A 2011 study in psychophysiology found that controlled breathing significantly boosted physiological arousal in men. In plain English, you get harder faster. So here's what the complete technique looks like when you put it all together. You find your perineum, that's the spot between your scrotum and anus, grab a soft bristle toothbrush, apply gentle pressure with small circular motions or light tapping. Do this for 20 to 30 seconds while taking slow, deep breaths, and do it 2 to 5 minutes before intimacy. That's the whole system. Simple, effective, costs you absolutely nothing. Bottom line, your toothbrush can do more than clean your teeth. When you use it to stimulate your perineum for 20 to 30 seconds with controlled breathing, you activate the pudendal nerve, flood your penis with blood, and prime your entire system for instant hardness. I know it sounds bizarre, but the science backs it up, and it works. Try it tonight. Come back and drop a comment telling me what happened. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.